Within the 9 heavenly immortal gates, there is a sect called Tianshu-Ge. Tianya Pavilion. The main business of Tianshu-Ge is deduction and divination, which is considered the closest sect in the world to the secrets of heaven. Although not skilled in combat, he is respected by various forces. Being listed as one of the 9 heavenly immortals is the best proof. Spell and shadow photography. The side business of Tianshu-Ge is to collect strange stories and anecdotes from the human world and distribute a monthly 7-Star Palace newspaper. For hundreds of years, the 7-Star Palace newspaper in the Tianshu Pavilion has been popular all over the world. I've seen big things since I was young. This 7-Star Palace daily is really interesting. After reading it, my whole body's muscles and bones no longer hurt. From 9 days to 10 days, from underground to the common people, children all talk about it with relish. Thank you very much. What major event has happened in my cultivation world this month? After all, this will prepare us to start walking down the mountain. We need to pay more attention to the dynamics outside the mountain gate. Has there been any change in the ranking of Wanbayalu? This Wanbayalu is a large list that records and ranks the treasures of the world. There are not many changes every month, and there will be a separate article describing the ranking changes that occurred this month for easy viewing. Most of the changes are in the latter ranking. The top-ranked treasures of heaven and earth have hardly changed in the past few hundred years. For example, the top-ranked one. It will always be a divine artifact in the human world, a demon-control tower. It's just a pity. Tears of the times. The Shushan sect was once ranked among the 9 heavens and even once dominated the first immortal sect, becoming the leader of the righteous path in the human world. The existence of Chuanjan Demon Tower. And 500 years ago, due to a major upheaval, Shu Mountain has lost this supreme divine artifact. This led to the decline of the sect later on. As of today, the top-ranked members of the 10 earthly immortals sect in terms of pure strength may surpass the Shu Mountain sect. The voices arguing that the Shushan sect is not worthy of being listed in the 9 heavens are also growing louder. Forget it, I don't want this for now. Let's continue reading the rest of the content. Okay, the first artifact only has a name. When we arrived at the Tianshu-Ge, the magic of our own home began to shine brightly, and even the special effects became magnificent, reaching several levels. Hey! However, the Tianshu Pavilion is not very involved in the struggles of the martial arts world and is not very competitive with the world. Concentrate on hunting divine beasts. Focus on digging up gossip. Focus on playing cards. The 7-star sword has not been used for many years. The last recorded sword strike. It was 100 years ago that the Demon Dao Demon Beast sect was awakened to a state of ferocity and strangeness, attempting to launch a surprise attack on the Tianshu Pavilion. The contemporary Tianshu Pavilion's teaching is equivalent to 100. 7-star sword out. Suppressing the poor with a sword. Another sword. The sword chi of one form is like a rainbow, sweeping away 300 demonic cultivators. Once again, the sword moves with you. Kill 300 demon beasts. Directly extinguished the lineage of the demon beast sect. The power of the divine sword is truly terrifying. However, it is said that every time the 7-star sword is used in the Tianshu Pavilion, a great price must be paid. What's the secret behind this? It's definitely not written for outsiders to see. The misty hidden immortal mountain is one of the 9 heavens. The mirror heaven Bagua it possesses is a legendary artifact that fell from the heavens. The reason why the mirror heaven Bagua is ranked under the 7-star sword is widely spread in the martial arts world. That's just because Wan Baolu was written by the Tianshu-Ge. These treasures of heaven and earth are too far away from life. I don't have much concept of these virtual shadows. Wait, this treasure looks a bit familiar. I think I've seen it somewhere before. Um, ah, so this is it. Okay, no wonder they look so familiar. I just remembered that I have never seen the full picture of the Phoenix Spirit Blood Jade before. Is it possible that this is the true picture of the Phoenix Spirit Blood Jade in my impression? When it comes to the top-ranked treasures of heaven and earth, they are actually quite close to their own lives. At present, Wanbaelu cannot provide too much useful information for me. Let's take a look at the next part of the Kyushu Fengmyun strategy first. It seems that there were quite a few major events last month. Misty Hidden Immortal Mountain Master 9 Doubtful Immortals leaving the pass. The Battle of Yaozao Mountain and the left and right protectors of the Underworld sect. Killed the Silver King directly. Zijin Marquis was seriously injured and fled. As one of the giants of the demonic world, the Hades sect has been developing rapidly in recent years and even had the intention of coming to the forefront. This time, the Nine Doubts Immortal boldly took action. It can also be considered a major blow to the Hades sect. I just don't know what response the mysterious lord of the Hades sect will have. Okay, let's take a look at the next message. Sanju Valley, one of the 10 earthly sections recently, a female disciple named Luo Yao has emerged. This disciple is active in the southern region and his methods of action are extremely ruthless. I have already slaughtered 3 witchcraft and evil sects within a month. The Three Wonders Valley itself relies on the 3 wonders of witchcraft, goo, and poison to establish itself in this world. Belonging to a major sect that is both righteous and evil. Luo Yao is so jealous of evil that she doesn't know if her fellow disciples are trembling with fear. Kyushu Fengmyun strategy has one last piece of news about Shu Mountain. Shushan Sect Jade Sword Peak Master Wang Xianling. The day before yesterday, a dragon that caused trouble and endangered fishing boats was killed in the East China Sea. Shushan Yujian Peak. Play. Master has been looking at Master Yujian Feng with displeasure. I suddenly have a bad premonition. Let's go out for a few days as a teacher. Take good care of yourself. Sure enough. According to Master's temperament, Wang Xianling did something embarrassing. It's strange that she can hold back. I'm not worried about Master's safety. I'm just worried about the ecology of the East China Sea. Ah, a master who is strong in his life. It's almost time. Let's go switch to the Sword Pavilion first and hand over the demon elimination mission from last time. While there is still time on the road, take another glance at the 7-Star Mansion newspaper that I haven't finished reading before. Finally, it's time for the most popular segment of Jianghu anecdotes among the people. Compared to the serious Kyushu Storm strategy. It's still the Jianghu anecdotes that attract more people with such gossip and gossip. Emperor Yu inspected Xinglong Academy. During this period, he intended to have his youngest daughter Princess Jingyang marry the chief disciple of Xinglong Academy, Zhang Chen. Unexpectedly, it was done by Zhang Chen. And the reason he gave was, "Your Majesty's children's private affairs will affect their studies." Xinglong Academy is the first Confucian academy, backed by the imperial court and one of the top 10 sects in the world. Big Doctor Zhang Chen, as the chief of Xinglong Academy, will have a bright future whether he focuses on cultivation or becomes an official in the court. Qiqiao Zhang Lu. The prospect of this rejection suddenly became somewhat unpredictable. Oh, there are more than one father who worries about his daughter's marriage than just the emperor. The owner of Thunder Castle, one of the 10 earthly sects, has also sent a message. I am willing to use 10 precious treasures to recruit a talented son-in-law for my only daughter Huang Linger. No one dares to accept the Kyushu heroes. And the reason why no one dares to come is because that yellow bell has already spoken harshly. It's best for someone who wants to marry her to have a higher level of cultivation than her. Otherwise, on the first day of entering, it would become the food for her dragon-toothed mammoth. Oh, this Huang Linger girl is quite unique. There is also a piece of news about Shu Mountain in the Jianghu Anecdotes column. This month, Jiangyue Bai, also known as the Jiang Fairy of Shu Mountain. I was seen having a dinner with Feng Chaoyang from the Heavenly King sect at the Drunken Moon Tower in Jiangnan. Suspected of having an ambiguous relationship. Suspected. Although there won't be any groundless fabrications in the Tianshu Pavilion. But before confirming their relationship, would they also use suspicion to brush the edge? Impossible. Absolutely impossible. My Jiang can never be kidnapped by the bad boy of the Heavenly King sect. Fairy Jiang, please leave your love in the Shu Mountain sect. You don't need to belittle Feng Chaoyang even though you like Fairy Jiang, do you? He is a hardworking and kind human ideal. Yeah, he's the most advantageous competitor for the position of the leader of the Heavenly King sect at the age of 19. How dare a second-tier fresh meat come and touch the porcelain? We are top-notch ginger. When will these sour lemons catch up with half of them? This may be because the joys and sorrows of people are not interconnected. I think they're a bit noisy. Go buy some necessary supplies first, then go to the Sword Pavilion to take on a new mission T. Change Sword Pavilion. Danding Hall. Protectorate Hall. Chuanjian Hall. I only have about 20 sword coins on me. I can't afford to buy a single word of the martial arts secrets from the Protectorate Hall. Not to mention the luxurious flying swords in Chuanjian Hall. Danding Hall. This is the only restaurant that I can afford to spend money on. Don't have to choose. Spending over 20 sword coins earned through hard work. Thank you for your patronage. This is the pill you need, junior brother. Thank you very much, senior sister. I bought 4 urgently needed divine art gathering pill ears. Although the sword coins have been spent, they were ultimately used on the blade. With these pills to assist me, I will soon be able to break through to the middle stage of the divine realm. Compared to other peers, I can save all my sword coins to exchange for elixirs, which is quite beneficial. The steps of completing the task of eliminating demons cannot be stopped. Since the White Tower is in hand, it must be fully utilized. Danding Hall. Change Sword Pavilion. Exchange Sword Pavilion Lobby. I won't bother Mr. Shin with this mission. First, go and choose a suitable task by yourself. After another moment. It seems like I've encountered a little trouble. Sect mission of divine imagery. There really are so many. Picking human face jade essence flowers. Generous rewards, lacking a godlike imagery, leaving immediately. With senior brother Jindanjing leading the team, it's absolutely safe. Picking human face jade essence flowers. Missing a divine teammate. Don't miss out on passing by. Team task, picking human face jade essence flowers. Our team has a luxurious lineup. Generous remuneration. Hey fellow disciples, take a look. That's right. It's a human face jade flower, isn't it? Human face jade essence flower. Team task, picking human face jade essence flowers. We have senior brother Jindanjing leading the team. Thrilling 3-day tour of Jinan Mountain. We are missing only one divine imagery. Once all our fellow disciples are gathered, we will depart immediately. Jinan Yushan. Team task. Multiple people. Field. Monster beast. Binding and restraint. By Yao Zhan. The more people are needed to complete the task, the greater the difficulty. The greater the difficulty, the more monsters there will be. The more monsters there are, the more they mean. Since it's a task with many monsters, it's a good task. I want to team up with them on a mission. How do you do? I can join your team for tasks. This junior brother has a good eye. We've gathered the team so quickly. Hi. Welcome. This brother can tell at a glance that he is an experienced expert. It's great to have you join us. Although I don't know these classmates, everyone is so enthusiastic. Indeed, the children of Shu Mountain are as close as a family, without any barriers. Come on, everyone, hurry up and sign the task. The task has also been assigned. Let's go into detail while we're on the road. Let me introduce myself. My name is Lin Bei, buddy. How do you address me? Brother Lin, it's nice to meet you. My name is Chu Liang. Junior brother Chu Liang has met all the senior brothers and sisters. I don't know how to address you all. Junior brother, be polite. I am Fong Ting. Junior brother Chu, if you don't mind addressing me as senior brother Fong, that's good. The one next to me is junior sister Su Ziqing. She is the darling of our peak. Hello, brother Chu. Hello, senior brother Chu. The junior brother behind me is named Lu Ren. Although we are different from junior brother Chu, we are both disciples of Shu Mountain. So junior brother Chu doesn't need to be seen in public when interacting with us. Since everyone has finished chatting, let's set off now. By the way, brother Chu, we are disciples of Yu Jianfeng. I don't know which peak you are from. I am from Silver Sword Peak. Non-static images. The disciples of Shushan are as close as a family. Except for Silver Sword Peak and Jade Sword Peak. Shushan Jiandao 5 peaks and 1 peak. Since ancient times, they have been connected by the same energy. But unfortunately, this generation has 2 peaks with the same dominant force as water and fire. Wang Xianling, the leader of Yujian Peak, is the first and most powerful among the peaks, with a strong and stubborn personality. Princess Fong, the leader of Silver Sword Peak, happens to be young and full of energy, never allowing anyone to overestimate her. This makes it inevitable for the two of them to argue every time they meet. Arrange the carriage and horse between the two masters first. The disciples of Yu Jianfeng naturally go up and down to serve. Especially recently, the news of Wang Xuanling's bet with Empress Fong has spread throughout Shushan Tencent Cloud. Silver Sword Peak is naturally regarded as an enemy by the disciples of Jade Sword Peak. It's so awkward. Oh my, suddenly retracting my hand is definitely not appropriate. I used to be so enthusiastic about the Silver Sword Blade's only seedling, but now changing my attitude doesn't seem appropriate. Why did hundreds of fellow disciples in Shushan encounter someone from the Silver Blade this time? I heard that you only have one disciple at Silver Sword Peak. It's really a coincidence that we ran into each other today. Yeah, it's quite coincidental. Anyway, since we've received the task visa, let's leave quickly. Lin Shidi's words are also reasonable. I have received all the task labels. Indeed, that's all we can do. I can't even refund if I want to. Okay. Muin Jianfeng has such great hostility towards us, Yu Jianfeng. Sister Su, I can only ask you to take on more responsibility for this mission. I guess this senior brother of Silver Blade is not a good person either. Brother Chu, you are also aware of the situation between our 2 peaks, Mumu. So it's inevitable for the siblings to have such a reaction. No problem, no matter the day. Just fight with monsters. Brother Chu is right. As disciples of Shu Mountain, the first priority is for us to jointly eliminate demons and defend the way. Then I will explain the specific situation of our mission to Brother Chu again. Firstly, our senior team leader this time. Senior Brother Fong is currently in the early stage of cultivation in the Golden Dan realm. With Senior Brother Fong leading the team, the safety of this mission is definitely guaranteed. Is it the Golden Dan realm? Speaking of which, Senior Brother Fong's matching sword is different from our standard wristband flying sword. It looks really impressive. The senior brother in the Golden Dan realm must be powerful, seemingly only elevating our divine realm by a great level. But that's a barrier from human to ground. The obstacle that most cultivators cannot overcome in their lifetime. The golden elixir realm is still far away from us. Besides, this Su Ziqing junior sister. We mainly came with her because this is her first time going down the mountain to do a mission. Her brother is our senior brother Su Ziying from Yujianfeng. Because senior brother Su has been in seclusion recently, we took her down the mountain. Su Ziying. I know this name. Our Shushan sect has declined in recent years, and the number of powerful disciples under our sect cannot compare to other 9 heavenly immortal sects. If we say that our generation is famous, that's Jiang Yuebai and Su Ziying. Haha, can you be on par with the renowned senior sister Jiang? Our senior brother Yu Jianfeng still has some card skills. However, speaking of which, in the early days of our Shushan sect's divine imagery, all the disciples were like junior sister Su Ziqing. The first task is to find experienced senior brothers and sisters to lead a team to complete. And Chu, you are the only seedling of Silver Sword Peak. Which peak did you find on your first mission? Senior brothers and sisters led the team. Up. I have always completed the demon-slaying mission alone. Completed alone. Demon-slaying mission. Wow, Brother Chu's debut is a solo demon-slaying mission. Listen to what you're saying. I'm quite abnormal. Abnormal. The normal situation is, I kept doing group missions until the middle and late stages of Shinijing, when I started single-brush demon-slaying missions. It seems reasonable that a single person not only brushes slowly, but also doesn't brush much. If you want to kill demons multiple times in one mission, you have to form a group to brush long-term dungeons. It seems that we need to take on more demon elimination tasks in groups later on to make it cost-effective. It seems that Brother Chu is still very interested in group missions. In the future, if there is a chance, we will continue to schedule a group mission. This time it can be considered a coincidence. Next time you come to me, I'm afraid you'll be sprayed to death by your own martial brothers. Hi, it's okay to meet you. Lin Bei is willing to make new friends. Oh, I almost forgot to introduce the situation of the last teammate. Lu Ren, like us, is almost at the early stage of cultivating divine imagery. The overall introduction of the team members is that our mission location this time is the peripheral area of Jinnan Yushan. Although there may be some monsters lurking, it shouldn't be too difficult for Senior Brother Fong to lead the team. We just need to cooperate with Senior Brother Fong when the time comes. And then our mission objective this time is, it's deep into the hinterland of a certain area on the outskirts of Jinnan Mountain. Waiting for the opportunity to pick the blooming human face jade essence flowers. The above is the general situation of our mission. We can discuss and finalize the specific action plan on the way. Thank you for explaining, Brother Lin. I now have a general understanding of the mission situation. The wild jungle where monsters are lurking. It's wonderful. Edge of Tongtian Peak. Jiujio. What the fuck? It's also the early stage of divine imagery. I'm so poor now that I don't even have 20 sword coins left. But this little junior sister can afford such a luxurious large spiritual pet. I'm so envious. Senior Brother Fong. Senior Brother Lu. Senior Brother Lin. Hurry up, we're about to depart. Humph, the villains of Silver Sword Peak. I don't want to call you up. Rich Granny Junior Sister. No matter how much I stare at this windward bird, I still want to take it. Brother Chu, please come over here. Is the next destination Jinnan Yushan? Let's go down the mountain and fight monsters.